People often wonder whether an aircraft can ever be 3D printed completely. But let me show you what we're doing already today to 3D print components for aircraft. As you can see right here, we just have finished a part that is going to become a part of an aircraft. And while the full aircraft might not ever be 3D printed, parts like these ducting elements are already being installed on aircraft today. And I want to take you behind the scenes of this new Paradigm 3D printing facility, which is actually first of its kind in UAE. And where does everything start? Everything starts with 3D modeling and 3D scanning. So in this facility, we have the full capability to 3D scan parts and reverse engineer them, because a 3D model that my colleague here is gonna get on his computer can afterwards be resent to the 3D printer and printed. In addition to that, we have the full capability of the workshop where we can assemble components and actually deliver fully assembled assemblies. Also, we're gonna have the full painting capability. And here are some of the examples of parts, apart from the ducting element that you saw in the printer, that are currently being delivered and installed in aircraft. I especially like this legless component because while traditionally it's made of more than 40 sheet metal components, rivets and what else not, right now when we're 3D printing it, it's only one component. So what's the benefit of this? Why 3D print it? Because in the quantities that these parts are needed, they can actually be made more cost effectively. This part is lighter than the metal component, and by the way, also stronger because it has hollow inside, so it's partial in full part. So I'm from a company called Aimcraft, which is partnering with Paradigm 3D, and we're helping Paradigm to become one of the first facilities in UAE that can actually issue and deliver certified EASA Form 1 parts. And these are some of the examples of the parts that can be certified and made, like this exit sign holder element, which is 3D printed like this, but when it's finished, looks fully different. End use quality. We're not sacrificing on anything like the quality control or the functionality of the parts. And as you can see, the parts can be completely different. There could be large ducting elements like this one that can be printed for more than 70 hours, or small air duct elements that print in 1-2 hours. And while the differences in time are vast, actually making these parts traditionally is close to impossible. And that's one of the benefits for 3D printing, because it can create almost anything. Talking about almost anything, we can create parts for airplanes, we can create parts for satellites, for spacecraft. The same goes for oil and gas industry, for military and defense industries. 3D printer doesn't care what is 3D printing, but what is important is what we fit into it, like the 3D models that we made. But I think I've shown you already enough about Paradigm 3D. Thank you.